fucking knows, man. But what's good, bro? What's good with you,
What
cuz,
up? What
man?
up? What up, my dog E, bro? How you feeling, bro?
I'm all right, man. I can't complain on this lovely Saturday afternoon, you know what I mean? Early afternoon.
All right.
Just checked out that fucking I'm still watching highlights for them games last night, man. I told you games, that game last night. I
Uh-huh.
told you them boys might run up on them Knicks, man. They wasn't ready for them, man. Indiana. My boy Reggie reincarnated. He putting up the choke symbol and all that shit on these
They
niggas,
said they
man.
said
So
he had the choke, the Reggie choke with the Kawhi bounce all in the same game. That first
all in
game.
the same
It
play.
was
It's
one
like,
more. It was one more. They said, but they said he had three of them. I can only remember two. They said he had two little moments in one game. You feel me? At
then
MSG.
then I saw somebody tweeted, they like, somebody tweeted the day before, they was like, niggas go hit him with this. First chance he get, go hit him with the Reggie. First chance, go hit the Knicks with the Reggie. First chance he get, I already know he is. And that was the first fucking thing he did
Hey, I ain't think
as
he was
soon as
gonna
that
do it.
shit bounced in.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna do it. He was too quick.
He was
But
ready. And Reggie was in the building. Oh yeah, it was written. What they say,
yeah.
they always talk about the script written, right? The script
Yeah,
already written.
bro,
So yeah,
it was super rich. Not only was he in the building, but he was calling the game, bro. But
calling the game.
what up, y'all, man? Outside the arena, man. Episode 20. You know what I'm saying? Happy Memorial Day,
Episode Dubsky.
Dubsky. Happy Memorial Day. But no, that game was already written, and the Knicks ain't got no answer, bro. Down 2-0, going back to Indy. I don't think it's they got an answer. You know,
You think
after what
so?
I don't think it's an answer. I mean, like I said,
So you saying this
this
rap? So you saying this raps to Indy? You don't even think they're gonna make it back to the New York for the one time?
bro. I think they remember.
Damn.
I think they realized the moral line after that first game. I think the demoralization took over. Like they ain't got nothing left. You supposed to came back out game two and ran off. But y'all let Siakam get off, bro. They let
On
Siakam
the
get off.
real.
If he
They let
wasn't,
they hit the they hitting their momentum at the right time, and it be like you said, bro. It be about the momentum swings and different shit like that. And it's
Mhm.
like once you suck the life out of the Knicks, y'all up fucking what? They was up by like 14 with like 4 minutes left, or 17 with like four
In the
minutes left,
first
and y'all
game, right?
just let. Yeah, first game, y'all just let that boy Neesmith, who I said was gonna be that X factor this
Oh,
last couple of episodes
he hit like six threes in the fourth quarter,
in
bro.
a row in the off everything. Just and ain't y'all ain't making no adjustments to stop him. He coming off screens, dropping hard for the three, all types of
That
shit.
shit
Like
was
I was
sick.
like, oh yeah.
They really knowing he going for the three, but they ain't finding no way to deny it or nothing like that.
Mm-mm.
It was bad.
Mm-mm. And then
It was bad at that first game. I can't even talk about the second game without talking about the first game.
for sure.
That last 6 minutes or the 3 minutes when they had a hard time inbounding the ball, they almost turned it over
Mm-hmm.
twice. So they literally gave that game to Indiana. They gave that first game to Indiana. If it wasn't for Halliburton hitting that shot, they would have found some other way to maybe win. But they literally gave that game away.
Oh yeah, no, it made sense why he did the choke symbol because they definitely choked that shit right away. Like they was just missing shit from the free throw line. They was just like it was just falling apart. You could just tell from OG going up there missing free throws to I think was it Cat went to the free throw line, missed a couple. Like it just went downhill from there, and you got all this momentum coming from the other side with Neesmith hitting all these fucking threes and just getting into their actions. Then you go to game two. And Draymond brought up a good point on the inside the NBA tip where he was saying like and it was funny too because he asked Halliburton, but Halliburton kind of answered the question, but he kind of didn't
Right.
because Draymond low key be trying to put motherfuckers plays out there on TV and shit because he been playing and he just got put out the playoffs, so now he trying to fucking put motherfuckers plays. Like, yeah, Siakam, they don't really want a lot of sets for Siakam, and then. Halliburton kind of just was like, just kind of just talked over that shit when he responded, like he didn't
Yeah.
really go into that shit. And I do see what Draymond kind of saying. He was like, they don't really run no Pacific sets for Siakam.
He never get
Siakam
he
get his
never
shit.
he never get no sets though, bro. He get the
No, but
ball.
that's what I'm saying, and that's what make him, and that's what you saying make him so tough to guard because he really don't ain't no sets necessarily being ran for him. So it's like, oh, they coming down, they running this action, they finna run this screen. Siakam finna come off the screen, get a shot. It's
Mhm.
like he's just finding his game within the flow of the offense, and that's
He,
what make him so difficult to guard because it might be a you know what I mean? It might be a couple of shots he get hot. It might be a post up with 8 seconds left in the shot clock. It might be a coming off the screen for the action for Halliburton, but Halliburton get two on him, so now
mhm.
Siakam open for the three on the other wing. You know what I mean? Like it just and like they, and I seen what he was saying because if you just look at some of them plays. It's just kind of like improvising, like Siakam just out there improvising the shit and making shit happen, and it's like, how could you set up for the unexpected like that? Because he just, you know what I mean? He just running shit
That's
off the cuff. He's just playing basketball pretty much in so
that's
many
what I'm saying. He
words
like a
and
he like a
killing.
he like a '70s player. Like he don't need no players, nothing. Just give me the ball. Watch out,
Just
nephew.
give
Give
me
me
the
the ball. He just
for
needs,
real.
and that's what make the Pacers like another great team because you got Halliburton, you got a pure point guard who you got to stop with all the overrated chants. Like if you saying overrated at this point, you trolling. You know, if you're saying
Oh yeah, that
overrated,
conversation dead. These
you know
boys
what
in the
I'm saying?
East Conference Finals, man.
Bro,
Again,
he a superstar again, back to back. He might
yeah.
be going to the finals. He might be going to the finals this year.
And somebody brought up a good point, and what I think is kind of making sense to me because we have gotten so much in this mindset of these
Like a
scoring first point guards that when somebody is just playing that pure point guard style again, like a CP3 from back in the day, like a fucking Nash from back in the day, like a, you know what I mean? That's looking to get the other guys involved first. Like, I'm gonna get mad when it's needed, but I'm trying to get 11, 12, 13 assists. I'm trying to get run plays, even if I don't even care about getting if it's a hockey assist. If I
mhm.
make the right pass to the right motherfucker and then he make the right pass to the dude that's open, like I'm cool with that. And I just feel like that's the game that he's running, and that's why I feel like he kind of gets that overrated label or that whatever because he's getting the proper praise. Like he should be on the third team All NBA. We see why he's in the Eastern Conference Finals at this point, and I feel stupid for talking shit at the beginning of the year because it's like we've gotten our mind in this trance of what a point guard, what a prototypical point guard is supposed to look like in today's game because of Curry, because of what Jalen Brunson is doing right now, because of what Cade Cunningham did this year, because these guys are looking to score first.
They
We're
call
not
him
used to seeing a guy who's just looking to get his guys involved, and
right.
that's ultimately what's making Indiana as dangerous as they is, bro, because it's like you got this big 6'5", 6'6" guard
Mhm.
that yes, he can shoot and he got that unorthodox ass shot, and yes, he can get downhill, he can get buckets at the layup, he can make layups and shit like that. But his first plan to action is to
Right.
get them other guys involved. It's to move the ball around.
So what you think when they say, "Oh, it's a positionless game now"? Because now people look at it like Steph is the shooting guard because what he does,
Mm-hmm.
he shoots. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? They look
And,
at
and, and Draymond is
he's the point
more
guard.
they facilitator.
So he'll
Yeah,
be the
yeah,
point guard.
yeah.
So what you think about how they call it now? They call it a positionless game now, basketball. So you got,
Mm-hmm.
but then I don't. You don't want to have to go too much into that. I'm just interested in how they call it a positionless game because Draymond Green is the point.
I
Like,
just feel like it's whatever that fits I think it's they trying to put an identifier on it, and it ain't necessarily no identifier, bro. I feel like it's yes, it is people that has unique talents that you just don't see or you haven't seen in the game. You know what I mean? And it's
mhm,
definitely some modern shit. But I just feel like because it's so many different guys, there's so many different positions and heights that can do these different things, bro, that they have gotten to this mindset that is just positionless basketball. And honestly, it's whatever archetype your team
Your
thinks or
team.
what your team thinks that is gonna make y'all successful. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make y'all successful. And whatever that is, if it's Jokic, that's gonna be your passing, you know what I'm saying? Pass first, kick it out, find plays, make playmaker, then okay, so be it. That's what the Nuggets need, or that's what they found in Jokic. You know what I mean? That's what they found in him. He's a generational talent at that. You go to the Lakers, you know what I mean? LeBron is that guy for them. He's a 6'8", 6'9" guy that can pass, and you know what I mean? But then you have teams like Indiana. You have teams like
Atlanta, Trey Young.
Atlanta with Trey Young, even to a certain extent, but I wouldn't even say him because he's looking to score first. You know what I mean? It just like
Yeah.
it just kind of whatever works for your team, bro. Whatever position that you can put your team in to be successful is what you're gonna do. And it just happened to be in today's modern NBA, a lot of bigger guys can dribble, can pass, can do all these different things, but you do have some guys that come along like Halliburton, like CP3 in his time frame, like even Cade
Ron,
to a certain extent. You know what I
Rondo.
mean? All these, oh yeah, like a Rondo, like you know what I mean. It's still point guards out there that's like that. It's still, but it's just like whatever makes your team successful. And that's what the formula that the Pacers found. They just happen to find, and even Halliburton is not your typical point guard because he's 6'5", 6'6", you know what I mean? But
What was the odds of him coming to the league and being like, "Oh, I can facilitate the ball too"? Y'all didn't know that. I just probably ran it up and school and college
hmm
before I got there. Now I'm here and I can pass or I can play make. I don't know if he was that good. I ain't saying he wasn't, but didn't hear like
I
that. Didn't hear him
mean,
doing this in Sacramento. Like why they trade him? It's crazy, bro. I don't get it,
It
bro.
just, it just, it's just like I said. Going back into the argument before, like it's just what archetype fits your team, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you know what you got and you build around it the right way, and every team not good at that shit. The Kings not good at that shit. They let go of Halliburton and kept Fox, and then now they done got rid of Fox because that shit ain't work out.
I
You
did
know what
have
I'm
fun.
saying?
I did have fun.
It's just like it's just like whatever team, if they know how to put the right pieces around somebody and they know how to, bring out a person's talent. They see what type of talent they got, and they can adjust to it and bring it out for their team to be successful. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what Indiana did. They knew what they was getting, and they knew how to let's build around him, and let's okay, you know what I mean. Maybe he wasn't gonna be as good as what they thought he is now. But it was some in there that they saw, especially how open that the game is, that they was like, oh yeah, this guy could be, a great fit for us. And he started to turn out to be they franchise guy. You know what I'm saying? Within a year or two, once he got there, because
Right.
he realized that hey, we putting the ball in your hands to go out here and make decisions, and he just happened to be like, all right, okay, and I'm one of the best at doing it. I'm one of the best at making these decisions, finding the right players for the right shot in the right fucking moment. You know what I
Man,
mean? It was a cold ass pass. He fucking tricked the whole Knicks squad last night
seen that
with a
last
fucking
night.
nasty ass pass to Siakam. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you never can see the intangibles until you see him in action, bro. And he just know how to manipulate the offense. Like Shay know how to manipulate the refs. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson to a certain extent is the same thing. Know how to manipulate the refs. It's just all about them intangibles that you don't see. Cause like even going into Jalen Brunson, his opponent, why did Dallas give him up? Because obviously they didn't see what New York saw in him.
The
You know
big
what
man
I'm saying?
and they kept
What New
Luka.
York? Well, yeah, and they kept Luca. They wanted to see. They didn't see what New York saw in him. Didn't want to give him that extra 5 million, or even back in the day with OKC, they didn't see what the Rockets saw in James Harden. You know what I mean? They didn't see he's a good bench, solid 6 man. You know what I'm saying? Could be a potential starter. Definitely can score, but they didn't see what he was gonna turn out to be. You know what I mean? But it's just about how you build your team and what type of confidence you give your guy. Like, hey, bro, this is your team. You is the guy. Go out there and do your thing. And I feel like Sacramento never really gave him that. Like, this is your team. You go
Right.
out there and show us control the pace, control the offense, control this. And it just take motherfuckers. At the end of the day, it just take motherfuckers in the right position, making the right decisions, bro.
Yeah, especially now with Fox, they weren't gonna let him do that. Same thing with Brunson, they weren't gonna tell him. Especially with Brunson, they weren't gonna tell Brunson, "Hey, this is your team." But Luca on the side, but
Hmm.
with Sacramento, they wasn't gonna tell Fox, "Oh, I mean, they weren't gonna let Halliburton tell Halliburton, "Oh, this your team." What they got De'Aaron Fox on, whatever
Hmm.
they had got him on. But that's crazy.
Yeah,
Bro. Just to think about how the Kings drafted Halliburton, you might have had a modern day Jason Williams on your team that can score. He can do
for
a little bit
sure.
more than Jason Williams. And I don't know. This is just one of the biggest turnouts to see. Like, oh, he balling on a team that he wasn't even drafted by.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
same thing with Jalen Brunson. And it's crazy how you can intertwine them. They both came from a team where it was a superstar already there, and they was like playing second fiddle. And now look at
Yeah.
them. They the shit at a new team. They the franchise player.
If it might finna get a franchise ring for
Somebody might
right
get
for
a ring
for a long time. You know
for
what I'm saying?
real.
Like, so
So I know the
when you look at
Kings,
it like that,
the
when you look
Kings
at it
and the
like that, it's like, yeah, bro,
yeah,
like just it just take the right organization. Just like even with, if you want to fucking go cross over to football, bro, it just take the right organization. Like Patrick Mahomes we always talk about this shit. Patrick Mahomes when he wouldn't been what he is now if he was in Chicago. Lamar Jackson wouldn't be who he is if he went somewhere else instead of Baltimore. Because
right.
Baltimore saw what they had in the talent and built around that talent. Let's get these right pieces around this talent. And that's what Indiana did. That's what New York did. Let's get the right pieces around this guy. This guy could be, this guy got the potential to be whatever. He's not getting to live that out in Dallas. He's not getting to live that out in Sacramento. So let's get him over here and really show him, like, give him the keys to the kingdom, lead
Mhm.
us to the, you know what I'm saying, lead us to the promised land. You know what I mean?
Nah,
And
I
if
feel
it
that. I
if
feel
it work out, it work out. If it don't, it don't. But at least we tried,
right.
because you know what I mean? And they was like, yeah, fucking, and that's what the fuck they did. That's what they did.
They would have never got them shots over there at them other franchises.
Mm-mm. And then it would have probably could have possibly hindered their game. You know what I mean? They
Mhm.
potentially couldn't have turned out to what they turned out to now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I was watching even watching the Gilbert Arenas shit last night documentary. Gilbert Arenas never left Golden State. Would he have been, you know what I'm saying, age of zero? You know
Nah.
what I mean? Would he, because he wouldn't have got the shot that he got
Yeah.
when he went to the Wizards. You know
That
what I'm
light,
saying? Like
that light was super green in Washington, boy. He could shoot forever.
exactly.
But over in Golden
Exactly.
State, like, nah, he would never got that shot.
He would not, and Golden State was horrible anyway. So why not give him the shot? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not give him the keys? Let him take over. Let him show y'all what he can do. And that just goes to it, man. All you need is the right motherfuckers to give you the right shot, bro. And that shit gonna take off. On my mama, that shit. And if if the talent's there, it ain't gonna do nothing but excel. You know what I'm saying? In the right situation. In the right situation, right?
Like, and then for the other factors, other Indiana Pacers, and for the Knicks squad, like just to big up them because I've been ragging them on how the Knicks just went down 2-0 at the Garden. Just to big up them, just to see how good they got to get here. You pair a Cat with a JB. You pair a Miles Turner who probably never played with a point guard like Halliburton. You know,
Hmm.
you see how good Miles Turner is. He's already good, but you pair him with a Halliburton. You pair Siakam with a Halliburton. Like pair. I mean, you seen what Brunson can do. He playing with his boys from Nova.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
won
And then you put a good coach. You put a good coach behind it. You put a good, system behind it, and that's all you need, bro. That's
Mhm.
all you need. That's all you need. And you got two good coaches in Tibbs and Carlisle, bro. And I think that's what it come down to because it's so much talent on both sides. That's what it's really just a coaching battle on who gonna make the best adjustments to get the players to where they need to go. And
Right.
I feel like right now, even just with Cat only playing 28 minutes last night, I feel like Tibbs is trying to match the pace that the Pacers is running at. And that's what's ultimately gonna be New York downfall, like we were saying, like I was saying in the short I posted from a couple episodes ago. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking about the fucking first round going into the
Mhm.
second round. Like the Pacers' pace is it'll get you wrapped up in doing what they want you to do.
Okay.
And that'll get you wrapped up into running and gunning, and that's not New York style of game.
Yeah,
And
they
that's
play from
exactly
they
and
play from
that's
half
exactly
court, right? They say the Knicks play from
yeah.
half court, right? Half court offense, right?
And that's what's and I could just tell last night they was trying to do some of the same shit. That's why even and I guess I can kind of see what the announcers were saying, why JB even took that shot so fast at the end of the game from so deep away because they was trying to avoid the foul. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's a bad example, but just throughout the game, bro, you could just tell how the Knicks was running and how they was scoring within 10 seconds of the shot clock, 5 seconds of the shot clock, getting up threes, getting up this. JB just going to his a couple of moves, shooting a three, couple of moves, getting to the hole. They was trying to keep up with the pace that the pace was running at.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not their game, bro. That's not their fit. Like, slow the shit down, get the offensive rebound, and that was a crazy start too, because the Knicks was killing them on the boards, offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. So it's like y'all killing them. Usually, people who win the boards usually win the game, especially on offensive side, offensive rebounds, because them are all second chance
Putbacks.
points.
Right.
But they getting the ball, and as soon as Ross he throwing it out, they trying to get a shot right up because they trying to match that Indiana fucking pace, bro. And if they get the ball going to their methodical scoring, going to their pick and roll with Cat and JB, going to their little give fucking Mikhail the ball on the nail so he can go up with that little fade that he do all the time. Like it'd be a lot better. Give OG, let him run around the perimeter, let him get a three, let him get a dunk off, let him cut. Like they not doing that shit. They's trying to run with Indiana, and Indiana love that shit. They like, oh yeah, okay, come on, let's fucking keep up the pace with us then, because
Right.
that's how they built, and that's just not it. That's not New York's game.
Yeah,
That's not New York's game.
they want their game none this year. That ain't how they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. They got there by
Mm-mm.
eating up the shot clock, letting it get down to the last second, and they figure out who taking the shot.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
all that fast paced basketball, that never was they game.
They MO, no, especially in New York. Even New York is just an older team, bro. Like
Hmm.
they's a little bit older. Cat, damn near 30, JB 26, 27. You know what I mean? They got a bunch of OG, what, probably 28, 29 at this point. You know what I mean? They got a bunch of older guys. Not saying the age got something to do with it, but that's just not their style. That's never been Tibbs' style of play. Even with D Rose, with how fast and dynamic he was, after a while, he got more into that half court offense because that's just what Tibbs like to do. He was with that Boston team. He was an assistant with that Boston Celtics team back in '08. Like, that's the shit that they like to run, bro. And you got Rick over there that's like, get out there and run. That was kind of what he did with Miami back in the day when they won the championship with Dirk now. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what
get
I'm
out
saying.
there and run,
That's what I'm
be
saying.
quick.
I think Carlisle had a lot more to coach, but you say that's always been his style of play.
It seemed, I mean, like I guess more towards the end with Dallas. Now that I'm thinking back, it was more like the half court shit because Dirk was a
Because
little bit older,
You had
and
Jason
Dirk
Kidd.
was trying to post up and shit like that. Yeah, and Jason Kidd was there. You get a point guard like that, and you got to fit his style. He was, that's the type of style you like to play. Okay, we're gonna play that style. So I wouldn't even say that far back, but but just going into how the team is built. Halliburton like to get out and run. They like to get out and keep the pace going.
Nah.
So let me create around, this guy and create the game around him and the pace and the space and shit like that.
Hmm.
That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
So yeah, I think it's tough if the Pacers continue to have the Knicks playing at they pace, then it's gonna be a long night for the Knicks to try to pace up like that against Indiana. They're not gonna be able to keep up, especially
Especially in the field house.
yeah, especially in Indiana. And you let
Yeah.
Siakam get off. You let Siakam like that's the X factor. I feel like he's more of an X factor than you got the Obi Top, and he's a champion already. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Don't let him get off.
For sure.
That's the
For
last
sure.
person you want to let get off. Like, man, you can let Obi Toppin do that, but it's just gonna be too much. You know how it be busting in the garden? It's gonna be busting like that in the field. The field house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the field house. Oh yeah, then you know that what the fuck? They said the Indy 500 going on too.
for real.
So they finna be rowdy up in that bitch, boy. All them racing fans and shit finna be in that motherfucker. They finna be drunk. Oh yeah, it's finna be lit. And I don't think it ain't gonna be no slouch in Indiana, especially against New York. They've been waiting for this. They thirsty for this. So yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I mean, I feel like as talented as the Knicks is, they should be able to steal one. I don't think it's gonna be a sweep. I think they should be able to steal one, and at least take it back to New York for game 5. But if they keep playing at the pace that they playing with, trying to match the paces shot for shot, you might be right. It could be 4-0, and they waiting for
That's
whoever
I,
in
that,
the
that,
in
that's
the
how
finals. Like
that's how I
it
see it,
could
bro.
be.
That's how I see it. Cause I mean, what the Knicks played their best basketball game 1. They played their best
Hmm.
game. They played their best game. They didn't play their best game 2. And the numbers not equating. The numbers not looking consistent. And Jalen Brunson finally looked uncomfortable. Finally looked uncomfortable now.
Yeah, no, he definitely do. And I told you, man, it's them guards that Indiana got, man. They got and they depth too. That was all I was gonna say too. Touch on, you know what I mean, before we talk about these other teams, these other
Mhm.
two guys over here. But they depth is what's killing them too. Is what's
Right,
killing New York.
right.
That's why Tibbs even out there trying to throw different lineups to kind of match them guys. When he had Cameron Payne and fucking what's his name? What the
McBride.
fuck is his name? I can McBride. I can't even think of his name. I was gonna say Miles. Yeah, his first name Miles. Miles McBride over there and fucking trying to throw different lineups at the Pacers, but it's like Rick Carlisle ain't falling for that shit. Indiana ain't falling. Like we know who your 5 to 6 guys is that
Exactly.
you've been playing all fucking year. Like that's where your strength is at. Stick to your strength in Indiana. I mean, in New York, just gonna have to stick to their strength. That's what Tibbs do. That's what Tibbs been doing all year. That's what's been the formula for them to be successful. Like, hey, trot fucking Brunson and Cat out there and play them 43, 42, 45 minutes if you
Yeah.
have to fucking get them to the fucking so you can get a game, so you can steal a game. Because
Don't take
trying to
John Collins.
match depth with Indiana,
Yeah.
that ain't gonna happen. They got too many guys, bro. When you got fucking Neesmith and Mathurin, Nimhard making big shots and fucking to go along with Halliburton and Siakam and fucking Ben Shepherd came off the fucking bench last night and had like fucking 12.
Oh, he played a good. He did have a good game.
Bro, he was making good ass assists. He was hitting fucking big ass shots after big ass shot every time. Like, and it's just like, bro, and that's just how you know. Rick Carlisle been playing them 9, 10 deep all year. McConnell
McConnell.
was
Shit,
doing crafty shit.
I
You know
said
what I'm saying? Find the dudes on the
McConnell.
perimeter and shit. Like, yeah, like you not gonna match that, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you should have went more into your bag throughout the season and gave these guys a chance throughout the year to fucking be successful. Then you can see where you at in the playoffs that you can go 8, 9 deep. Because I just feel like that's kind of been the storyline of the NBA, and that's what's ultimately going to be the storyline. I feel like we on a crash course for an Indiana OKC matchup in the finals. I
Man,
feel like
that shit is gonna
that's
be
what
on
it's going to
NBA.
be.
That shit is gonna be on NBA TV, bro.
Why you say that?
Nobody gonna want to see that, man. No, it's gonna be
Nobody
good.
going to see that.
It's gonna be good, bro. I agree with you. I agree with you, bro. If we call it right now, I agree with you, bro. Indiana and Oklahoma City Pacers versus Thunder, bro.
Yeah, because I just feel like the depth that's what I was gonna say. That's been the storyline of the season, bro. Depth is winning championships, not defense, not offense, depth. Like if you got fucking 9 dudes that you could go to that can score,
Mm-hmm.
your ass is gonna do something. And that's the formula that OKC is using. Depth and defense and fucking Indiana is depth and offense.
So
And that's gonna be the two teams that's gonna run into each other.
who the
So
other two guys? I mean, it's Wiggins for the Thunder. It's Wiggins and it's Wallace, right?
you got Wiggins, you got Wallace, you got Joe hitting shots, you got fucking what's his name came in and gave like 12 solid minutes. Damn, not fucking the other Jalen Williams. What's the other big man? Kendrick Williams or some
Oh
shit
yeah,
like
he
that.
was locking up. He was not good.
Exactly. That's what I'm
They
saying,
said,
bro. And
is that who they said played good? No, they say the other guy from Minnesota played good against Oklahoma. Clark, what's his name? Clark.
Clark, yeah, yeah, I know you're
He
talking
ain't do
about.
he ain't do
He
shit.
ain't do shit.
He ain't do shit, man.
And that's Minnesota trying to go into their bag and trying to find other guys. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Nikhil, who else coming off the bench for them?
They don't even get
Nikhil,
Rob.
Or DiVincenzo. You
They
know what
don't
I'm
play
saying?
Rob.
Like,
Rob be suited up. Terrence
yeah,
Shannon
they don't.
Jr. Get him a shot.
Exactly, but they ain't been giving niggas minutes all year. So then they get to a point where you feel like you can't trust these guys in these big moments.
Hmm.
Well, because you haven't given them the reps in fucking big games in this regular season, so they can have the reps in the playoffs, or get them the reps in the first round when y'all was up 3-1, 2-1. Give them the reps to see how that playoff action is, to see how the playoff intensity is, the physicality and shit like that, so they can be ready for moments like this. Like you said, fucking, I feel like I'm still gonna stick to that. I still got my fucking Dillingham stock. If Dillingham would have probably played more minutes this regular season, he could have potentially been the rookie of the year. To
Hmm.
me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still stand by that. But these teams is getting so accustomed to they 5, 6, 7 guys that they not letting other players eat, bro. And that's what's ultimately hurting these teams in the playoffs, cause that's what's killing them. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because Oklahoma City, they did play all their guys. Like they played all their guys.
And they play all their guys. You know what I mean? And they been doing the whole playoffs, man. Like just come in and you don't even gotta score shit. Just come in and give us energy minutes, like you said, lock shit up, play defense, play solid defense, contribute to the team, bro, and you gonna get some playing time. And
Right.
that's the kind of formula that these potential championships teams is implementing, while these other guys still sticking to this old NBA. Like, yeah, we only need 7 guys. 7 guys in the playoffs. 6 guys, maybe seven, maybe seven. Like, no, that's not gonna fucking work, bro. Like,
That don't work.
teams is getting fucking killed, and then
That's what
one
made
of your
Denver.
five,
That's what made Denver so good.
yeah, one of your 5 guys when they won,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what made them so good.
one of your 5 guys get in foul trouble. Who else you got to go to?
Mhm.
Ain't none of them other guys ready because they've been fucking in warm ups all year.
So yeah, bro. Speaking of Oklahoma City, speaking of Oklahoma City, bro. I know I said Chet had to be more aggressive after that first game, but
Hmm.
I said that after the first quarter of the first game. Like he was came out and he had that game where I said and before the playoffs started, I said, okay, if he go through the first round playing decent, he has to get better the second round. He got better
Oh
in the
yeah,
second round, and now he like real comfortable. He's gonna do his shit in this third round. He ain't got
oh
nobody.
yeah.
He ain't got nobody in his way.
He posterized fucking the DiFrancesco, what, twice? Damn near twice? Some shit like
I
that. He
only
better
see.
stop jumping with that boy.
I seen the first one when he got the tech.
Oh yeah, when he fuck got in his face and shit. Maybe
Yeah.
that was the only one. Maybe that was the only one I'm thinking about
But
then.
no,
But
Chet then got way aggressive. Like he at that point where man, Finals MVP maybe. I don't know if they get there. I
I
got
don't
stock.
know.
I
I
got stock in.
mean,
I got stock in Chet. That's all I'm saying, bro. If I got stock in anybody in the playoffs right now, my stock in Chet, bro.
well, like you said, you know what I've been saying. I want my YN to fucking take over the league, but it
Mhm.
looks like that might not happen this year because fucking OKC just might be this historically good on defense that can't nobody beat them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And they just might be what it is, but I still got stock in my YN, man. I'm still trying to see what he gonna do tonight, bro. If they gonna win, at least tie it up and take it back to OKC, bro. At least win these two in Minnesota, man. I'm pulling for y'all, Minnesota. You hear me, Ant-Man? I'm pulling for you. I need you to take over the fucking league, man. Show these niggas what time it is, man. Like fuck a SGA, fuck a J Dub, fuck a Chet in heart, I heart, fuck all them niggas, man. Go out there and put up 50 on these niggas tonight, man. I'm trying to see it, man. Like, show these niggas why you Michael Jordan-esque. Why you his stepson or whatever the fuck, or why you that bastard child when he went to Atlanta that one time. Something like show him something, bro, because
this got to
it's
be
looking
time.
it's looking wicked, man. And I'm so sick of this fucking. OKC is this historical defense. Like Alex Caruso was out there locking up Julius Randle and locking up like and fucking Rudy Gobert just looking like a fucking big ass waste of space. Like you ain't getting no fucking boards. You supposed to be down there snatching everything, man. You supposed to be coming out the game 20 and 20, 15 and 20, some shit, bro. He coming out that bitch. I think he had like by the end of the first half this last game too. He had like 2 rebounds. Like, get your ass out the way,
On
man.
the real,
Like,
like
what are you
you
doing?
got to at this point, don't even play him because he ain't gonna be no help. He ain't
He
gonna
ain't
be
been
no
no
help.
help. And then fucking and what? And can we get a fucking bat signal out for fucking Nas Reed? I was talking all this praise and Nas Reed, and his ass has been terrible
Yeah,
these last two
he
games.
been bad too, man. He been bad.
So it's like, bro, like, give me a fucking break, man. Like, get y'all shit together, bro.
I just really think like that. It ain't. I don't know. Maybe it's the defense because I can't really see how they is playing on the court, but they really got them shook. They really got them shook. Like Ant Man can't get that space that he trying to get. Julius Randle had that one good game, and he had a bad game. Nas Reed ain't been having a good game, but I mean Oklahoma City they doing their shit too. All them shots they making their big shots. J Dub having he showing why he was an All Star that last game.
And they thriving off they thriving off defense too. That's what's ultimately like what's been OKC MO all year. They thrive off the turnovers. They love the turnovers. They just how to get them easy buckets, transition buckets. Stopping the transition threes and shit like that because they're looking for fucking that defense. They looking to swipe at the ball, knock shit out your hand, get a steal, get whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw somebody was talking about an interesting stat. It was like I think OKC had like 15 or some turnovers and um Minnesota had like same amount. But Minnesota turnovers, it was 13 steals out of them 15 turnovers. And
Damn,
it was only 5 steals from on Minnesota side from the turnovers that OKC had. So that just goes to show you like what is really equating to points. Like OKC turnovers could have been from a missed pass, you know what I'm saying?
bounds and
Shit
shit
going
like
out of
that.
bounds,
Yeah,
losing the ball, you know what I mean? And OKC turnovers on Minnesota is them getting out, getting the steal, getting out of transition, getting the bucket, getting out of transition, getting the three, getting out of transition, getting the dunk. You know what I mean? Getting out 3-on-1, fast breaks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's ultimately killing Minnesota, man. And then it's like all the phenomenal play that Julius Randle got, he started to turn into Cornelius again because nigga getting frustrated about every call or every whatever, bro. It's like, man, they really started to get under this nigga's skin, and he really trying to show why I call this nigga Cornelius, man. Because these first 2 rounds, he was fucking like you would have thought he was a whole different player. Like you
yeah,
thought this motherfucker was I don't know, LeBron 2.0. LeBron, he's getting triple doubles, 11, 12 assists. Like he out there playmaking, making all the right shit,
on the real.
making all the right shit shaking. Now they going against this OKC team, man, and
Now he
I
shook.
don't know if they getting tired of the foul merchant shit from SGA and all this other shit or what, but that shit is getting to them, man, and I don't want them to be a sweep, but if they don't get that shit together,
Yeah, cause
it could be, and we could be just with 2 sweeps going to the finals.
I
Shit.
don't think so. Cause I can't remember the last time it was that easy. And I don't think Minnesota. I don't think the Knicks no hoes like that. They might be. They might be some
Hmm.
hoes. No diss to them. But they y'all
Hmm.
getting hold right now. Them
Definitely getting hold, and
y'all
I need
lost.
fucking Ant-Man to get in his bag with his shit talking, bro. Start talking that Atlanta shit, man. Get
Um,
under these niggas, get in these niggas' head, man. Get under SGA skin, bro.
why he not guarding him? Cause
I
look,
don't
cause
know.
you still you
Because they want the crowd, they want Jaden on them. Because
yeah like that.
Jaden's supposed to be their defensive guy. You know what I mean? And they don't want to waste Ant-Man energy on defense so he can be
Nah,
better on offense.
I
But
get I get that, but nah, it ain't gonna happen, bro. Jamie Daniels ain't seeing him right now, bro. He gave him 40 the last game, bro. And
hmm
he gave him a
he
40.
pushed him because he was frustrated.
Yeah, he just came out and said it, bro. He in his head, bro. You think he gonna want to guard him again? Like, I don't know. I mean, Anthony Edwards might not do no justice guarding shade because he really just SGA just like that pure scoring machine.
Hmm.
But that
I
that
don't know. I'm definitely ready to see what's gonna happen, man. I'm definitely ready to go see what's gonna happen tonight for sure.
mhm.
Cause like you said, like is niggas is getting in niggas heads. Like
Yeah, I don't want to keep going on your team, man. I know you're rocking with the T Wolves, bro. I'm kind of rocking with them too because I want to see a nice series. I don't want to see no sweep, bro. I don't want to see no sweep on either side.
no, me neither. That's what I'm saying. I want to see some good
We've
action,
been
bro.
getting good
Keep this
basketball.
shit going,
That's what I'm saying.
man. We need a game 7 in both series, bro.
The less games, bro. That means the less we gonna really have to talk about. I mean, what we gonna really be covering, bro? The WNBA, bro. Caitlin Clark, bro. Like, nah, man. I mean, that's another
I
story.
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was on a motherfucking like a deep dive yesterday, bro.
Without
Just
a
looking
doubt.
at Angel Reese lowlights, bro. That shit had me rolling, bro. Cause it's this nigga I told you on TikTok, his name, the stat stuffer, bro. He got a fucking Angel Reese part 34, bro. Bro, he done made 34 parts of lowlights about Angel Reese, bro. I say, bro, no way it's 34 parts of this shit, man. I'm like, bro, that shit, wow. Then he making part about Caitlin Clark and all her shit like nasty work. She step back three, bang. Step back three, hit her with a bang. Fucking fucking diving bitches. Diving bitches for the layup. Like and one. Like oh,
Hey, she got
shit.
dimes, boy.
Then that's what I'm saying,
She
bro.
got
They
dimes
said she already third all time in the
with like with
WNBA in triple doubles, bro. She already third
with like nine. She got nine. She number two in games with 10 points and 10 assists with nine,
she
bro.
already the best WNBA player ever. She only played one
Is she a Hall of? She's a Hall of Famer already, right? She got to be a.
first ballot was already. Ain't no fucking she can retire today and she's the best player to ever touch the floor. WNBA, no, I ain't gonna say that. It's definitely it's some good players, man. You got Angel Wilson, you got your fucking Breonna Stewart's of the world, bro. But
You got Maya Moore. She won all them back to back.
you got your people, bro. You got Cynthia Cooper from back in the day. You got your motherfuckers, man. But I'm gonna need the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark comparison in basketball. I'm gonna need that shit to quit. I'm gonna need that shit to
Yeah,
stop,
we
bro.
need that to stop. We need the Halliburton overrated to stop. Like those two shouldn't be in basketball conversation.
'Cause
Like if you
it's
saying
like
if you saying
it's this is Angel Reese and fucking I can't even my hand ain't even on the screen no more.
you know how they be
That's
pouring
Caitlin
the water. They be pouring the water with scoring and defense.
Clark.
They'll overfill Angel Reese rebounding, but they'll give her like they'll squirt bottle her offense and shit like that.
Nah, I saw some shit. I saw some squirt bottle. I'm like cough in that bit. I saw some shit. I saw some shit. They say they don't even call Angel Reese rebounds no more. They call them bitches me bounds. That shit had me dying laughing because they say it ain't nothing but her getting her own miss all the time. That's how she be
Me
backing
bound
up the
is crazy,
rebound me
bro.
bound.
I ain't never heard that shit before.
They said, they say she getting rebounds. She ain't getting rebounds. She getting rebounds, bro. That shit had me down laughing. That clip I sent you that they was talking about, bro.
Yeah,
What fucking 520 them was talking about when them niggas was your camera off, bro. When them niggas was
texting this nigga Spencer,
what
man.
was them niggas saying? What was them niggas saying? I'm finna let you go, bro. But that shit had me down laughing when 520 was talking about it, bro. She
You
threw
said
up like
she ain't doing number whole L, Jock, the whole ain't doing number holding L too.
not even her. It's niggas out on the fucking on the 3 point line waiting for the ball. Cause she just down there just throwing up anything, bro. At one point, what's the big? I can't even think of the girl name from the Liberty, bro. She was, bro. You know how you play against your you was at the court with your little cousin the other day, right?
Yeah,
You know how you be playing with a little nigga and They, that you be up under there with the poster with them, and you just waiting for that shit so you can just swat that shit down every time. Like now they trying to figure out how to get past you and shit like that. Bro, when I say that's what she was doing to Angel Reese, bro, at the fucking in the WNBA game, bro, it looked like a shorty trying to get the ball up over a fucking over your big brother or some shit, and he just not. He just smacking that
It's
shit
bad,
down every
bro. It's
time.
bad, bro. I hate it. I hate it, bro. I hate it, bro. I hate it, bro. Cause
And
she ain't got no
it's like,
moves. She ain't got
it
no
is
moves,
like,
bro.
I get it. I guess, like somebody brought up a good point. They was like, I get it. She went to LSU. She got mainstream, but like at this point, bro, she just want to be famous, man. And it just happened that we know her for basketball, but she just want to be famous, bro. She just want the glitz and the glamours and the Met Galas and the fucking the ads for McDonald's and shit
That's
like
cool. That's
that.
cool.
Like.
I had the Angel Reese meal from McDonald's, bro. I had it. I tried it, bro. It's way better than anything else, bro.
They say, I keep seeing it, bro. Every time, this how you know I've been on a deep dive. Every time they post some shit about Angel Reese, bro, somebody in the comments, bro, I swear it gotta be AI, and somebody just put a bot under every video comments, bro. It's a comment they say, I tried to buy Angel Reese jersey, but every time it won't go in the basket. That shit had me
Wait,
dying
they do. Wait,
laughing.
what they do?
They say they in the comments, bro. Every comment on the Angel Reese video, they say, "I've been trying to buy an Angel Reese jersey online, but for some reason it won't go in the basket." That shit had me dying.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I see people. I see people wear everybody jersey but hers, bro. So maybe he might be on to something, bro. People wear rock a Cardoso jersey,
But
bro.
no,
I see the
but no,
Cardoso jersey, bro.
but I'm saying you missing the point, bro. Because they saying even online they can't even Angel Reese can't even get a bucket, bro. That shit had me dying laughing. That's why they say it won't go in the basket.
Like try,
she,
like imagine
she
dragging
ain't
it to your
she
cart.
ain't making no basket.
Imagine
It
trying to
just
drag it
bounce
to your
off.
cart and then go off like, hold on, like, damn, let me cut my phone off and cut it back on and still do
Why I keep missing?
it.
That shit, bro. I'm like, bro. Then I went as far as to look up her stats, bro. And bro, when I say her shooting splits are horrible, her shooting splits are horrible, my
Uh huh.
nigga. She shooting like that shit says she's shooting 27% from the free throw line and like 32% field goal overall.
How much from the free throw line? No, my bad. How much?
Like 27.
No, man. She got to get in the gym, bro. She repping the go, bro. She can't have us looking like that, man.
He's I, I
27%.
love the sky. I love the sky,
I
bro.
look real.
But
We Sky fans. We
she
Sky
gotta,
fans.
she gotta get in the lab, bro. She gotta get in the lab, bro. She
We don't.
gotta get a bag. She gotta get some feet work. She gotta get some,
Yeah,
bro.
we
And
don't.
then every start of the video that I see when they fucking talk about her low lights is her doing that fucking bogus ass pump fake, bro. That shit had me dying laughing. That pump fake that ain't gonna pump fake nobody.
You ain't
Like
faking nobody with
I'm
that
not
pump.
falling for that. Like I'm just gonna stand there and look at your ass.
You gonna pump fake? I'm gonna swing down at that shit, man. For real, man.
Give me the ball, man.
For real, she ain't even holding on to the ball that hard, bro.
Get the coaching and shit. Like, do it again.
For real, boy. You ain't like how Jalen
Sell it
Brunson,
a little bit more.
like how Jalen Brunson did. He had him out there, bro. You got to do something.
Well, oh man, that shit wow, bro. That shit fucking wow. But I guess that's what we're gonna be talking about is fucking if
We
these
get
two
some
niggas
sweeps.
get if they get the
We
sweep.
get some-
So we might as well start getting the WNBA
hey,
content
y'all,
ready.
y'all better hope Angel Reese start playing better, boy, because we gonna be talking about this all the time. We gonna be like, yo,
Oh yeah, it's no shade. I guess it's just like I need to get more into the WNBA season. I need to get more into the bag because I know it's other fucking shit players out there. It's
now they
just
cold.
like
They cold out there though. They cold.
that's what I say. It's the magnifying glass on her and fucking this whole Kayla Clark shit because like. They even got RG3 and fucking and Ryan Clark getting into it, talking about black women in the household. And fucking, I'm like, bro, this shit is getting too deep. Like, what
Right.
the
See,
fuck?
that's what strays me away from the game when they talking about I can't go in a barber shop and hear them talking about two men talking about two women basketball players. Like if it ain't on the court, then I ain't trying to hear about it.
Yeah, that's
Man,
what
be
I'm
like,
saying. Then
man,
they
be
start
like,
talking about black and white and all this other shit. Like, bro, leave all that shit alone. Let's just
because we ain't
let
finna
them
be talking about
hoop.
politics. No,
Yeah,
we ain't
and
finna,
it seemed like it's she thinking too much about politics. That's why she ain't working on her damn game. And Kayla Clark, she just out there trying to hoop, bro.
real. She out there like
She's
Steph.
like she ain't even thinking about that shit. She don't comment on that shit. She don't say nothing about that shit. She ain't out here trying to start no podcast. She ain't out here. She just doing commercials and playing basketball,
What
bro.
the
That's
fuck
it.
those
That's
Cookin
all,
mean, man?
bro.
She just want to hoop. She just want to hoop.
She didn't want to hoop, bro, and like they getting all this other shit wrapped up. Oh, she's black and white, and she's the white savior, and all like, bro, like chill that shit out. Like just let her hoop,
Yeah,
let the other girl hoop. If fucking Angel Reese is garbage, she garbage. Like she need to get in the lab. If fucking Kayla Clark can hoop, she can hoop. If Angel Wilson can hoop, she can hoop. If fucking Paige Buckner can hoop, she can hoop. Cause
Shorty Cole.
yeah.
She got some dimes too. But we gonna get into the good, the bad, and the ugly of the WNBA, man. For real.
Like, yeah, we gonna definitely cover the dub. We being funny right now because we saying the sweeps and all this other shit. But as the summer go on and NBA, it was the fucking summer league and the fucking dub on. We gonna definitely be covering the dub, covering the summer league, seeing how these rookies gonna look, seeing if Cooper Flag gonna touch the summer league and shit like that. Can't wait for the draft that's gonna come up in a couple of weeks. Gonna see how that shit
Yes,
finna be.
sir. Number
You know what
12
I'm
pick. Go
saying?
up there.
Number 12 pick. Number 12. Fucking number 12. We fucking excited about number 12.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully we get somebody good, man. Hopefully we, like you said, maybe we trade up. I ain't even go. We could talk about the whole Paul George shit later because I don't even want to feel like getting disappointed right
Nah,
now
we ain't gonna get
if
into
that's
that.
really the move the Bulls trying to do. But we'll talk about that another time, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you get out of here, bro. I'm finna slap this meal down on the meal side,
Yes,
bro, and
sir.
I'm gonna fucking holler at you later, bro. It's been Outside the Arena, episode 20. Deep in this playoff action, Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals tonight. Let's see what the fuck we got going on, bro.
All right, bro. Peace, bro.
Peace.